Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I want to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about my top stocks. And we also talk about dividend stocks, and we also talk about business ventures that generate passive income. Well, today, please like and share with family and friends. The stocks we'll talk about today is Nike, and then from there we'll talk about a few dividend stocks. Nike will report on 9/29, so that's this Friday, I believe. Nike will report how much revenue they did for the quarter and how much expected revenue for the rest of the year for the next quarter. And they will speak with Wall Street analysts about the performance of the company. Okay, so that would be sales and revenue and profit for the quarter, how well Nike is doing globally as far as sportswear and footwear. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the stock. Nike is down over the last 5 days, 6.43%. And if we look at over the year, the stock is down a bit too, down 41% since the beginning of the year. Nike is down. Again, as a multinational corporation that's engaged in design and development of marketing sports attire. Okay, so we know the footwear. Michael Jordan used to wear Nikes. And many of the sports teams now, even if you're college level, they wear Nike. Okay, now the stock does pay a dividend of 1.26%. So not that much, but they do pay 1.2% a year. It has a 52-week low of $95 and a 52-week high of $179 per share. Okay, so we do know that the Fed is raising interest rates. They've been raising interest rates since earlier this year, and this has hurt many of the consumer stocks, even stocks that are global too, because this makes it more difficult when you're doing exchange over global markets with a strong dollar. Okay, the dollar bill is quite strong right now. I think it's beating the pound. But either way, Nike is down over 41% on the year. I don't think Nike's going anywhere, but for a short term, the stock will probably continue to trade down. Okay, so that is one stock, and they do pay a dividend of 1.26%. The next stock I wanted to talk about today is AGNC Investment Corporation. This is a dividend paying stock, and it has to do with the REIT. They actually pay 13.82% a year. Okay, so they paid 13.82% a year. AGNC Investment. Now, it is one of the higher dividend investing stocks, but they do pay a dividend of 13.82% on a year. Now, mind you, inflation right now is about 9% a year by CPI data. Inflation is 9%. So if you're keeping your money in a stock like AGNC Investment, you're making your money back greater than inflation right now. Okay, so that's a cool part. This is one of the better, higher paying dividend stocks. I have not invested it in AGNC, but it does pay a high dividend of 13.82%. Okay, so that's a great stock. You want to check them out. You can check it out on Motley Fool. Also, you can check them out on Seeking Alpha. And some similar stocks. I used to actually own Rhythm last year as another REIT stock, real estate stock. But AGNC does pay 13.82% on your money. Now, a stock that I do own is CSX. CSX Corporation is American holding focused on rail, transportation, and real estate in North America. Among other 30 industries, the company was established in 1980 as Chessie System and Seaboard Coastline. Now, this is the type of stock that Warren Buffett will own. He does own some railroad stocks. I'm not sure if it's CSX or not, but they do pay a dividend of 1.45%, and they have a 52-week low of $27.48. Again, I would not be surprised if this stock trades lower. As the Fed raises interest rates, many stocks will continue to drift downwards. Okay, so let's look at for the year to date. The stock is down 25%. So again, I will not be surprised if this stock drops even further, but the 52-week low is 27. I still have a feeling many stocks will come down even farther, but they do pay a 1.45% rate on their money. Okay, so this is 1.45% a year. This is CSX, a definitely critical part of America, railroad transportation company. CSX has been around since 1980, a little over 40 years. Okay, so those are three stocks that I wanted to talk about today. And as the Fed increases interest rates, we did see market sell off on Friday as the Fed rate hikes. Okay. But here's some other countries that are going through high inflation. Turkey struggles with an inflation under 80%. So right now in the United States, we're struggling with a 9% interest rate. Just imagine Turkey is trying to cut inflation that's up over 80%. So definitely in the United States, we're blessed that inflation has not gotten out of control, and that's why the Fed, Jerome Powell, and the rest of the Federal Reserve are raising interest rates. Okay, so Federal raises rates by another 0.75%, pledges more hikes to fight inflation. Okay, so our Fed is doing its job, whereas some other countries are not able to handle it. The Fed forecasts hiking rates as high as 4.6% before ending inflation fight. Okay, so that means every month the inflation data comes out. So it's around the 15th of every month. So next month in October, around the 14th or 15th, they're going to announce, hey, did inflation come down? If not, a week or two later, Federal Reserve will come out and say, hey, we're raising interest rates again. Okay, so he will not stop until we get inflation down, which also means business will slow down. Okay, so that's two things going on. And so that's what the Fed is trying to fight, is something like this 80% inflation. Right now we have 9% inflation, and it's still causing problems. Okay, so that's the news there. Also, keep your eye out on Tesla. Tesla stock is down over the last week as well. It's down over 9%. As the news came out on Wednesday. As you can see, as the news came out on Wednesday, the stock has fallen down significantly since the Federal Reserve has raised interest rates. Okay, so that is something that you can watch. Is some of the best stocks. You know, Tesla is a very valuable stock. It's a clear saying that Warren Buffett says that when there's blood in the streets right now, when there's red in the market, this is when you want to buy. But you want to buy quality stocks. One of the things I like about Tesla, hear this, Tesla's job listing details Elon Musk's vision for 1,000 humanoid robots within. Okay, so he's looking at this for the next few years, developing the Tesla robots. So you want to look at companies that are looking into the future. Okay, so Tesla is one of those future forward-looking companies, but you also have to be mindful to keep yourself grounded. You should be buying some of those dividend stocks that I talked about, such as Nike, ConocoPhillips, even a company like AGNC that pays a dividend of 13.82%, or even CSX, a company that pays 1.45%. So you want to mix your portfolio up with one or two types of stocks, not just all technology like Tesla, but you do want to have your grounded stocks like CSX, AGNC, Nike, maybe a ConocoPhillips or an Apple. Okay, so those are 3 or 4 stocks that I like, but also keep your mind on the future as Tesla continues to develop revolutionary technology and more industries as they grow. Okay, so those are 3 or 4 stocks of the day. Again, Nike does report this Wednesday. And again, we are in a high inflationary environment. I just wanted to see this. U.S. average mortgage rate hit 6.29%, a 14-year high. So we haven't seen that situation since 2008, since interest rates or mortgage rates have been as high as 6.29%. Okay, so that is the Fed doing their job. Again, we are in a certain economy. And again, just keep your eye on the portfolio. Continue to watch for certain stocks, whether it's Tesla, Apple, or a Google, as they continue to drop in their prices. due to the interest rates hikes by the Federal Reserve. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share. If you like, get started in your investment journey today, please use my Robinhood link below and have a great week.